Welcome to the View Virtual Drag Brunch Live, featuring Jacqueline Demera, Haley Starr, and LaDiva Jones. And now, here are the ladies of the View Virtual Drag Brunch.
Good evening!
Hi, ladies.
Hi,
Cheers.
ladies.
Happy Thirsty Thursday.
Indeed.
Time to pump here.
Oh, it's having a little lopsided tonight.
I had to make frozen margaritas to keep us cool tonight.
It's delicious. It's got a little.
Octane.
You use the ghost?
I used the ghost.
You sure did. Give up the ghost,
Ooh.
Miss
Well,
Jones.
I bought a new bottle too.
Mm.
Spooky frozen
Thirsty
beverages.
bitches.
Exactly.
You know why? It's Thirsty Thursday.
Oh. Jacqueline Demera apparently is also thirsty for some cash because she tagged the Venmo tip in it twice.
No, she didn't. She tagged it with each of her
Oh,
profiles. How many times did LaDiva Jones tag the Venmo? Oh, none. I see.
None.
Jacqueline is very efficient this evening.
I didn't get that far.
in her all-togethers. You look like a rich Woonsocket housewife.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's exactly what I was going for.
Indeed.
Keeping it local, kids.
Indeed.
I'm going to start pouring some shots because the kids are just clamoring. I tell you.
It's a well. It's their
Be
stupid-
careful because those are big cups, so don't go cuckoo in them.
Oh yeah. Gird your loins.
Exactly.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, that's good.
It is quite good. Yeah.
Well, I found this organic mix, so
Spooky.
instead of that nasty, normal sour mixy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
it
It wasn't connected this time. Sometimes it is.
So I bought it and she said, I just have any travel
It's
down
good.
because I had to buy beer from I was cooking. This never needed a beer to cook with.
I was
So
like, what?
I know. I didn't want to buy a 6-pack of beer. 'Cause I don't generally drink beer because if you're cooking, you need.
I don't drink beer. You
beer.
got a case of beer in your fridge
Yeah,
on
that's-
Sunday.
It's still there. That's MGD 64. It is basically yellow water.
It's still beer. Also, it's like piss in a can.
It's like 3% alcohol.
Oh,
The rest
It's got
piss.
64 calories.
all right.
Yeah,
all right.
It's like one step more alcoholic than water or Diet Coke.
Between
So I did get a nice American Pale Ale to cook with.
American
Pale
Pale Ale.
Ale.
Wow. Scored 7 pails ago.
So in my travels, I happened to be looking at the mixers just because I had 5 extra seconds and found a really good margarita mix. I was like,
Oh,
well,
okay.
this is real.
Well,
I'll get
Who doesn't
this.
love a good margarita?
well done. This was a good choice.
But yeah, because normally, you're going to want it just with simple syrup, lemon, and lime. You don't want it with like that sour mixy stuff.
It's the reason
And
why.
this is what this was: sugar cane, lemon, and lime. I'm like,
It's
perfect.
good. If you take a look inside, folks, you can. Well, you can't. It's too bright. Well, it's delicious.
It's a
It is
whole,
pretty good. I
it's a
gotta
whole
say.
cup of love.
Have you ever made? I was thinking about this actually last Sunday when we were there. And now you made a frozen drink this evening. That's come to my mind again. Have you ever made frozen LaDiva teenies?
Ooh.
I have not.
I bet that would be delicious.
I could do that.
Like an
Yeah.
adult
It's
slushy.
a good. Well, you have had a LaDiva teeny, of course.
I have, yes. It's
I
a good-
think a frozen one would be
I could
delicious.
try that.
Just a thought.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon?
No, what is a blue corn moon anyway?
Don't know. We'll have to. Hey Google, what's a blue corn moon?
Isn't it okay, Google?
Oh yeah,
Thanks, Siri.
It's
She's
supposed to-
confusing her phones. It's
I
okay.
am.
Here are some details.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Suddenly she started giving me the lyrics to. I guess she wants me to sing
Well,
the whole song.
Pocahontas. Little
I
Pocahontas.
forgot to share that with you all for Sunday. Remind me to send you that.
You can share with us
screenshot.
now. Oh, you
That
wanted the proof.
screenshot.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
That was funny.
Courtney, how are you, my darling? Thanks for joining us.
Francis is watching us at the gym.
Hi, Rob, and
Don't be deadlifting watching this because you'll hurt yourself. In stitches.
Do you have my shoes?
I do.
Thank you. Oh, Jason DeRosa, always on point. According to Wikipedia, it has no meaning. The phrase blue corn moon has no actual meaning in Native American folklore. It was made up by Stephen Schwartz because he liked the sound of it. I will come to you in the moon of green corn.
And then out of that, green corn became wicked.
And that blue corn moon was
Was
LaDiva.
me.
Oh, goodness.
The best
I-
I played with all the colors of the wind. I don't usually. I don't. As everyone knows,
paint with
hate
all the colors of the
Disney.
rainbow.
Sure.
You always color outside the lines.
But I actually do like that song. I usually hate Disney.
Do you? There's a new Disney station for limited
Did you just ask
time.
me if I hated Disney?
I was being
Like-
extremely
Poke right in my
sarcastic.
boob.
I'm sorry. Would you rather a punch or a?
No, it was fine. It was just like, hey, I got to tell you something.
There's a new. Well, my fellow Sirius XM girlfriend here. There's a new Disney channel, channel 302.
Oh,
Disney hits all the day long.
all Disney.
I
all time.
I stumbled upon
He
it
should.
the other day when I was
Sorry.
in traffic, and I was like, oh,
You know.
quite interesting.
I look at everyone's Google went off, and I started talking to Google. I'm glad everybody else's Google's going up because my Google is not.
Light switches are turning on and off across the
Ooh,
eastern
having a
seaboard.
Wi-Fi issue we were running. Well, I didn't.
I'm
While we're waiting, if you while you can start sharing this with your friends.
Queen.
Have everyone tune in. It's Thursday. Let's get comfy. Let's have a couple of beverages.
Let's have some.
And don't forget, if you like what you see, you can send us a little tippy too via
You
the
sure
Venmo.
can send us a little tippy too via the Venmo.
At Miss Haley Star.
Right in the nestling of my
Right.
toodles.
All your tips are greatly
My toodles.
appreciated by us lovely ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Gregory Underwood, watching us on the
Greg
YouTube.
always tunes in to watch us on the YouTubes. He's a devoted follower.
Do we know where Gregory's from? Do we know Gregory?
I'm not sure, but he always tunes in. I recognize the name because he's always there. We've got some Venmos to thank, so let's get right to it before I forget. David Deegan, thank you so much from the West Coast to the Best Coast. Doogie and Frank, who is watching us from the gym. Thank you so
Speaking
much.
of Doogie,
Yes.
we have some shots.
Yes! Do we ever? Don't we always?
I'm gonna stop a little screwball. There you go.
Sorry,
How many would you like?
Brr.
You want? Oh, I got one. You've got one. We all got one.
Cheers. Well, I was late, so we'll have to wait for that. So,
Oh,
cheers.
Cheers. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody.
I'll work on that during your segment, Miss Jones, and get that.
Ooh, that was a little.
Oh, that was nice.
Woo!
I wonder if I can make a frozen drink with the screwball.
Why couldn't you?
I
bet a little cream de cocoa, some of that,
Some ice.
a little bit. Well, ice is a given. Yes.
You're gonna need that for a frozen drink,
Either
kids.
a fudge
Let's use ice cream.
or a caramel swirl.
Could you make like a screwball mudslide?
I would do a screwball mudslide.
Yeah,
That
that'd be
sounds delicious. Can we add
Some
that?
Bailey's, some Stilly Vanilla, some Kahlua, and some screwball.
a whole bunch of alcohol and screwball. Hi, Kara Daniels. How are you? Toy, are you here in Rhode Island? I saw you packed. He's already here. Here.
Oh!
Bless my heart. It is the door.
Oh, there's only one of us that knows who's at the door, and it's not me.
Well,
Is
it's not
it you?
me. I don't know.
She's answering the. Well, one of you that lives here should answer the door, probably.
No, that's okay.
Oh, that's why we have guests.
All right.
I'm already mixing drinks. Let someone else answer the door, for Christ's sakes.
What?
Ooh,
Oh, frozen Snickers drink. with
Nothing on my
screwball.
notes. Oh, toss
I'm
us.
an awful old man out here wanting to bother people. He wanted to touch my boobs.
Oh.
Again?
Just say to these people.
My goodness.
What are you doing here?
Oh my
Getting
God!
early.
Get over here! What the hell? Get over here! All the way from the West Coast, one only Miss Deegan, Dr. Deegan.
Oh, you
All the way from San Francisco.
Thanks
Show's
for
over.
tuning in tonight, guys. Have a great
We'll see you on Sunday. Happy
evening.
Memorial.
Would you like a frozen margarita?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm just thinking in the studio audience.
Yeah,
Yes,
no.
yes. When the applause light comes on, that's when you clap.
Oh, well, my gosh and my golly.
And-
Holy shit.
and Heaven
Oh my
Begorra.
goodness. Yes, we've kept us under wraps for a couple of weeks, Miss Jones and Miss Demira.
Oh my God! What? Now that's a surprise.
Indeed, indeed.
Yes.
Well, on that note, while Miss Jones is whipping up him a cocktail, I think it's time for some shot topic. She flew in today.
Oh.
Nothing says long day than ghost tequila. That's what my grandmother used to say. She was also an alcoholic, but God bless her heart.
Well, you know, we keep talking about ghost tequila, and I guess I just figured out today that it's because it's got ghost pepper in it.
Oh.
That's why it's called ghost.
Did you finally read the label?
No, I just figured it out
Can
on
the
my
studio
own.
audience pipe down, please? Thank you. Voices travel.
Don't get Murray out.
No,
Is Murray
voices
from the
carry. Ah, keep it down now. Voices carry.
Oh, all right. What key was that?
I don't even frankly, key, it's the no.
Just curious. Yeah.
It's the no.
I didn't want to ask you which note it was, but
Oh,
that's
one
okay.
for you.
Oh my.
Jacqueline Tamara, look at all those notes. Speaking of notes.
Murray is our production assistant. Yes.
He's
Is
in our legal counsel.
Legal counsel.
And legal,
indeed.
a solicitor.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers to all of you. Our wonderful host. Oh my Oh my God! To all of you, happy Thursday. Uh-huh.
Where are you staying tonight? We'll get to that later. We're busy. We have a show.
The why?
My dad's in the living room.
You're more than welcome. That's why I was asking you.
The Lincoln.
Okay, shot topic.
Shot topic. Jack and Mary, what you got?
Well,
A lot there. I see.
let us. No, actually, not really. Just one. Let's take a trip to England.
Okay.
Now, you ever notice that when people, after a holiday, leave their decorations out for an extended period
Yeah,
of
your
time?
front door has a Christmas wreath on it. It's almost June.
But it's a decorative one. It's got summer colors on it.
No,
But-
it doesn't.
Yes, it does. And I'm talking about Halloween. Now, who doesn't love Halloween?
Look at the three of us.
Everyone loves Halloween.
I
As
love
Miss
Halloween.
LaDiva Jones says, it's Halloween every day in our home.
Halloween all the time. Well, sometimes with certain Halloween props, you need to make sure that you tuck them safely away because some things can go wrong. As went to this wonderful woman in Bedfordshire, England.
Oh.
So her son loves Halloween, absolutely adores it. So every year they decorate the house. Well, they had a prop of a body wrapped up in garbage bags and duct tape that she had put in the backyard after the Halloween celebration. She was doing some cleaning.
Halloween celebration.
Halloween
Word.
celebration.
Spooky.
Celebration. And so
You know,
she...
when you get together and you have a family dinner and cut the pumpkin.
Yes!
Celebrate.
Exactly! My God, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So
Yeah,
she
I'm
was
with you.
cleaning the yard and she moved it to the front of the yard near her garbage bins. And then she went out and ran some errands. Well, when she came back home, she went home to find 10 squad cars at her home
Oh.
because her Mrs. Kravitz next door called the 999, which is a UK emergency, to report
999.
what might have been a possible murder
Oh.
because they saw a bag wrapped in duct tape the length of a body outside of her neighbor's home. So she gets there like, hey, what's going on? What did you do now? The neighbor's like, I don't know what I did, but you certainly did something. They come to find out it was nothing more than just a stuffed mannequin, and the cops and the neighbors and the kid laughed. What makes it so unique is that the entire time this is
I
going
was waiting
on,
for that.
Yeah, I was
waiting for the hot part of the topic.
the entire time is that the kid is just going on and on to the officers, just going on and telling them how much he loves Halloween because he doesn't realize what exactly is going on.
I
So
see.
I thought it was just really cute that, like, you know, here's this neighbor thinking that it's a dead body, and it's just really just a bag full of garbage and duct tape. And like this poor woman comes home to find her kid with 10 officers, and they thought that she committed murder.
Sounds like a good time.
Is her neighbor stupid to think she'd commit murder? Did she not know this neighbor?
Well, her neighbor is one Miss A. Kravitz of 123 Engleford Street, and next to a Miss Hyacinth Bouquet. But no, that's what they thought. And the woman even said, are you sure? Like, why would you think it was a body? Didn't you think the legs were a little short? And they're like, well, you could have chopped them off. True quote. That's what the cop said to the woman. True quote. I thought that was funny. I think it's cute.
I think we need to start vetting Jacqueline's hot topics.
It's cute.
It's thrilling.
Fuck you all.
Not doing much better than you tonight anyway myself.
That's
so
right.
yeah.
Go fuck yourself. I'm going to sit here and drink.
I don't. Cheers to that.
Someone wake me up when it's
First of
10:30.
all, where is Bedfordshire?
It's in England.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well, Rand McNally grabbed Ireland.
You know, did start off with let's take a trip to England.
Oh, you lost me at that. You just started. Let's start off with, and then I was done. You know geography, Jacqueline. So
Yes.
yeah,
Mm.
we'll leave that alone.
Got some people. We've got people joining us.
We do. Jeannie Dag is sending her love to David Deegan, as is Jason DeRosa, and Alicia London says hi to
course.
DD. The Views Legal Counsel has
Brian
tuned in.
Corte.
Jonathan Root
Bruce
from the Rowdy
joined us.
Rooster.
Anthony, of course.
From Orlando.
Anthony, you are so. We're gonna just fly you up here, Anthony.
Seriously.
Thank you, Albert.
He thought it was a ghoul story. See what he did there? I like a good dad joke.
I got. You know what? I will take a dad joke. Thank you.
You'll take the dad too, I bet.
I'll take. Yeah.
She does have daddy issues.
Oh, Brian, you did not miss the exciting news yet. Not to say that it's exciting, but there
you
is.
do that, and everyone tunes in like.
Yeah, there is news to share. There is news to share after our interview.
And we will repeat it again
Yes.
because we did it at 9:00 and 30 seconds. But we will repeat it again. Don't you worry.
Yes, the news will be coming after our next segment.
I actually wrote on
Or
the card.
two.
I got to put it together so I can read
Oh yeah, I was
it.
gonna say that looks like a lot more than just Bedfordshire.
Well, I got some
Yeah, that's a
birthdays.
lot. Well,
I got some birthdays
oh, thank
listed.
God.
Oh yeah,
You got a lot of
I got
them.
some things on here.
All
Oh
right,
yeah.
Shirley.
All right.
So moving on with the shot topics then.
Yes, go ahead.
So if we remember during the summer of last year, a very
remember
high-ranking.
it well.
Well, do you remember this part? I think you may.
We'll see.
A high-ranking government official left the Trump cabinet and
Oh, that now.
To a sex party.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, and joined the investigation of UFOs. And remember, he was saying that they had proof of UFOs.
Yeah.
Well, the UFO plot thickens.
Oh.
Recently, off the coast of California, a newly leaked Navy video shows an unidentified flying object disappearing into the water off of the coast of California.
Oh.
Yes. So this was recorded off the deck of the USS Omaha's Combat Information Center.
Ah, the Omaha.
So there is intelligent life out there.
I will say, I was
Not here.
I was having a conversation with someone this week, and they were saying that they had seen a lot of things of people reporting lots of unexplained activity in the air, things appearing, disappearing, also seeing things in the sky and that appear and disappear, are mirroring each other. It's kind of scary.
It's really not, because I think they've discovered that a lot of these things are actually Chinese things invading our airspace.
Oh,
Like
okay.
spy stuff invading our airspace. So, and here's the thing: government classification of a UFO is literally that. Unidentified flying object.
So it
Doesn't
could be
matter
anything.
what
Could have
it
been a
is.
drone for all we
It
know.
could have been a drone.
So
it could
it
be
could be-
anything.
It could be like a plane from another country. It's just because it's
No, it
unidentified.
can't be a
It could have been a
Like,
Sure, it's
It could
unidentified.
have been a
No,
stray
they're not.
balloon.
Planes from other countries are identified.
But what if you can't identify where it's from?
Then they're going to shoot it down because they have to identify themselves when they come into the airspace.
So what if they don't then?
Then they're going to get shot down.
So what's an unidentified? Just a random object?
So like an object, yes.
Like an orb.
If you were
An
flying in the
orb.
sky, you would be an unidentified object, Jacqueline, entering airspace.
Oh no, I come with my credentials.
I
No,
bet
don't
you
worry.
do.
I do. I got my credentials.
She
Don't
loves
worry.
entering airspace.
Do you have a license to fly in that space?
I certainly
I
do.
bet
I
you
got a
do.
license to kill.
That's how I got here.
I have a license to kill.
You do, and you got to be careful with that.
We don't know how you got it or who
Yeah.
you paid off.
You
Let
almost
me
hit that
tell
poor
you.
old lady on the corner last time. You got to be careful with that.
Where am I going? Quantico?
She'd like to call it Quantico.
Quantico.
I do like to
for a
call it
brief time.
Quantico. I
You can
love
tell she doesn't
Quantico.
own a television or has never watched a crime show because they all talk about Quantico. It's like,
Quantico.
oh yes, the Quantico. And she was like, oh yes, I'm going to go to Quantico. Like she was so worldly and going to Quantico.
It's a lovely Spanish resort. Quantico. Hooray.
Jones.
Well, I mean, that's where Jodie Foster was in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Quantico?
Yeah, that's where we're gonna put you.
Quantico.
Quantico.
Anywho, yeah.
What did the goat say?
Hey.
Did he say he could smell your cunt?
Today maybe, yes.
Get a shot topic for us, lady.
I don't.
You don't.
Wait a minute. Hang on a fucking second.
Of course
You're
I
going to
do.
bust my balls and you got nothing.
Because if I know I don't have anything good, I don't talk about anything.
I at least bring something to contribute
No.
to the party.
Yesterday on
Some sparkly headbands on you there, lady.
Yeah.
yes, it is. Yesterday we on the social media.
Happening this year.
What's that?
What?
Thank God, all the problems happening this year.
I know that's where that's actually where I came from.
The prom.
I was at Kirkbrae. I was the stand-in for all the single men that couldn't get a prom date. I only had 2 pictures, and one looked at me and said, then the third one looked at me and said, I'm good. And he kept walking. No,
That's a man, Maureen.
no, on all over the social media yesterday, the newest season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars was released.
Yeah.
People all the way back to season 2.
Are
up to
these
the most
all
recent.
stars, though?
We got Pandora Box. Janice coming back.
Transport, yeah.
Well, it's just Jan now.
Oh, it's just Jan?
Well, she can't say the
Just like it's
sport.
Deborah Gibson now?
She can't say the
No,
sport
it's
because of legal copyright.
copyrights.
Oh, is it?
Jansport's a brand.
Oh, even how she puts it, she can't use it.
Not on the show. She can't.
Oh,
she can call
okay.
herself Jan Sport however she wants,
Yeah,
but
right.
they can't say that on the show.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, it's going to be streaming on. Apparently, they're really cheapening out here at the World of Wonder. It's not going to be on actual television. You have to stream it on the Paramount Network. So you need to subscribe.
What the fuck is
You
that?
need to subscribe to it first.
I'll tell you why,
not
because the
subscribed.
Paramount Network
Not doing that.
thought They paid a lot of money to do that because they thought it would bring a lot of viewers to the Paramount Network. I read that.
I wonder if it's gonna work.
I can't pay another $6.99 for another streaming
too, yeah.
service.
Ginger Minge is there too. Yeah, I had the whole list, but I'm not in front of me at the moment. So I'll come back to that.
But you know what? Not
Akira Davenport.
Yep.
Raja O'Hara.
Uh-huh.
Eureka.
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't see all of it, so don't ask me. I just saw Jan's post today, so that was it. That's all I got.
Well,
I'm so glad. I'll be glad to see. I don't watch it,
Wait,
but
we
I'd be glad to see Pandora Box come back.
yes, she's great. She's in
I saw her Janet. That still tickles me.
It was a very good
Bingo.
Yes, wonderful.
Oh yes, more to come on that after. Serena Cha Cha, Andrew says.
Oh,
Thank
Serena
you.
Cha Cha. How
Yes,
she gonna be
yes.
doing wigs and being on RuPaul's Drag Race?
Not for nothing, but you were talking about the Paramount Network, which I've never heard ever today.
That was going to lead me to my next.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to talk about MGM.
I was.
Okay,
But I'll let you go with it.
that's okay.
Tell your friend without me.
We can talk about it
they
together.
wouldn't be
All right,
in
go ahead.
This
Paramount
just
Studios.
MGM has been bought out by
Amazon.
for a whopping 8.8 or is 8 point. It was close to 9 billion.
Amazon now owns all of the James Bond films.
Yeah, they do. LaDiva. So you'll be able to get them on Prime on the TV that you don't have with the Amazon.
But you can use mine.
Yeah,
Swallow, swallow, swallow. That was United Artists originally.
yeah.
That was also my motto in high school.
Swallow, swallow, swallow.
Exactly. Kappa, kappa, kappa.
I thought you meant United Artists. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Oh. Nah, don't do
my
that.
God. MGM has been bought by Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this government going to step in and stop this shit from happening?
As soon as you get in office.
Jesus. You know what? I may have to run for office.
Oh,
I
God.
just may have to do it.
Bumper stickers, get them.
I may have to. Do you know what? I mean, after I'm done being a mogul, I think that I will have to run for office.
Okay.
Murray,
Can you-
5 bumper stickers.
It is the
Can
next
you-
step after mogul.
Can you hold office posthumously?
Well, I mean,
I don't
it's
think-
difficult to sign bills, but I guess you could. I mean, you know.
We'll do some research on that before your next segment.
Well, I mean, she could get elected while she's alive. If she dies, then it could carry over to
I mean,
somebody.
I could die at 39 just like Evita Perón.
True.
You could, but
True,
that would have
and
been
we-
15 years ago.
27?
No.
Evita Perón. When
She wasn't
died,
that.
She was young.
Not 27, no. I think she like 30s. Yeah, she was 30s.
Hey,
Okay.
Google, how old was Evita Perón when she died?
Oh, great. Everyone's light switch is going to turn on that side of the street now.
Alicia, our legal counsel, makes a very valid point. That also means that Jeff Bezos now owns all of the assets from The Apprentice.
Oh! Score.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. And he's going to be stepping
so
down.
Oh,
Jeff
How old
Bezos.
oh, good.
As
Evita
see-
Perón when she died.
That was also the big corporate news that Jeff Bezos was going to be stepping down as head of Amazon.
Oh, that happened
Good.
a while ago.
It just got announced this week,
Yeah,
No.
just on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's been rumored that he would-
No, they announced it a while ago.
It was rumored that they made the official announcement today, Tuesday.
Yeah.
What's today? Thursday.
They just made an announcement, but he already said he was stepping down as the CEO and just going to be something else.
Well, if you missed
It
it,
doesn't even matter.
if you missed it way back when, we're just
Right.
bringing it back to you. This is what's happening now. So
Oh, Google's trying to find out when Peter Pan died.
Well, we'll let you find that out while Jacqueline and I slide into our next segment.
Okay, bye.
wow,
yes.
she's gonna glitter off there, saunter off like the
Mm.
sexy, sultry vixen she is. Come close. Share with
to
me,
my office,
Chester.
Louis.
Share with me, Chester.
Ah.
Mm.
Oh, wrong way. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. How was your Thursday, miss?
You know, it was a long day.
Yeah, I
It's a
hear you.
long day. But you know what? It hasn't been a bad week. I'm looking forward to a nice long weekend.
You and I both
And-
took tomorrow off, so I have a nice 4-day weekend.
Nope, my boss took today and tomorrow off, so it's me at the homestead, but I'm okay because it's still going to be a great day, so
Indeed.
I'm happy with it. But I'm looking forward to next weekend. So
What's happening next weekend?
I'm going away.
Oh, that's right.
Going
That's
away.
Right. Indeed.
Going
Indeed.
away.
Indeed, you are. Don't forget to pack your finest drag regalia.
Ah,
Indeed.
now I'll have to buy some.
It is.
Um,
You said it, not
I'll
me.
have to buy some. I mean, I just got a simple fashion bug out.
Now time for I can see they've been out of business for a long time. So
So hey, things you can get for $2.
It's now time for our lovely virtual interview segment, which has become just a true staple here at the View Primetime. I can't talk. I'm having a
The interview hot seat.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yeah. Indeed.
So we are very excited to bring on our interview guest. She is the songbird, really is a songbird of New York,
City,
of Broadway,
Mhm.
keeping the lights glowing during these dark times.
She's truly paying the light.
Great White Way.
She's truly paying the light bill on Broadway.
She really is.
Mhm.
It might be only one light, but it's burning bright, and we're very proud. And she's also a local gal.
She is indeed.
Yeah,
We're
and
gonna get into that.
She's
I
got a
think.
big show. She's got lots to doing. So
yeah, after you kick out the audience members who are causing a ruckus, I think we can probably do that.
Murray.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let us bring our big special guest, the one, the only, the very amazingly talented Evita Loca.
Hi. We adjust my
Hi.
things. Oh my
Look at
goodness.
those
How are
things,
you?
girl?
You know,
Those are
we're
some
gonna
door
make it
knockers.
big, right?
Just a simple Wednesday here.
Something simple.
Thursday.
Cheers. Drinking.
Cheers. Yes. Well, cheers to you, girl. What do you got in your lovely cup there?
Lots of vodka and a little bit of soda.
Mm.
You know,
That's all you need, really.
breakfast of champions.
Thank you so much for joining us this
Thank
evening
you.
here on balmy Thursday in May. For the folks at home that do not know Evita Loca, give them like the 30-second rundown.
You know, she's brassy, sassy. She's a Broadway girl, always matching. She likes to match, you know, and, you know, I'm just here for a good time. Who isn't?
Great. I mean, who isn't? That's the valid point.
We got business cards that say that, so don't you worry.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. How's life?
Life is good. Life is doing great.
Life is the best that we can do it right now, I think. Yeah.
But I mean, one of the great things is like, you know, so there's been a word this past week and starting last week that Broadway is slowly reopening, is going to be come back. The lights will be back on the marquees sometime in September. But during this time, that has not stopped you. You have been singing your little heart out all through this.
It's true.
Every single Wednesday evening on Facebook Live with Hump Day with Evita Loca.
Indeed.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where I sat around and felt sorry for myself. Right at the beginning of the whole quarantine situation, I got a gig at Stonewall in New York doing a monthly show. And then they were like, oh, come back we'll have you every month and do a live singing show and all this stuff. And of course, I did my first gig and then the world shut down. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? And I just kind of licked my wounds for a little bit, like, you know, taking it on like it's all about me. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do anything. Oh God. But then, I picked myself up and I was like, why don't you do what you love to do? And it's sing and perform for people and we'll see who watches. And people sort of find me more entertaining, I think, when I have a wig on. So here we are.
I will say, like, I tune in and my absolute still favorite bit that you've done is the various Norma Desmonds, the various actresses auditioning to be Norma Desmond in Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah,
that is by far, as a lover of Sunset Boulevard, that is by far one of my favorite bits.
Thank you. Same. It's my favorite Broadway show. Not my favorite Broadway show. It's my first Broadway show and one of my favorites. Definitely my favorite Angela Lloyd Webber, aside from Evita, I guess. I have to say that, right?
That was a very first show I saw.
Yeah. So, for folks at home that are wondering, where did you get your drag name from?
I had a few other drag names before. We went through a lot of things. I had Pearl Necklace. I had, what else? That was given to me.
Haven't we all been given a few pearl necklaces? Yeah.
You know, exactly. And I was like, nah. When I worked at Barrage in New York, and there were pearls all over the walls. And I came and dragged to like wait tables. They were like, oh, Pearl Necklace. And I was like, okay. And that lived for a little bit. And I was like, no, it doesn't feel right. Then I was Anita Belltone for a moment. Which was sort of like only some people got it. And then I was like, oh, let me go to something that nobody else gets either, which was Hedda Wardrobe. No one got. And I sort of am a huge Patti LuPone fan. And Evita is one of my favorite musicals ever. So we were talking about, somebody was like, oh, you're like Loca for Evita. And I was like, oh, Evita Loca. And it sounds like La Vida Loca. And who doesn't like Ricky Martin, that hot ass?
Especially now he's a big homo.
Exactly. So I think of myself as kind of a cross between Ricky Martin and Patti LuPone. You know what I'm saying?
I think actually Ricky Martin thinks he's a cross between himself and Patti LuPone as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Live in La Vida Loca.
That's lovely.
Have you seen Ricky Martin recently?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I think didn't they both dye their hair blonde the same week?
I mean, I
Well,
wasn't.
he dyed his beard blonde, didn't he? He looked like a crazy person for a minute.
I
But I was
wasn't
like,
complaining.
he can look however he wants. I'll take it in any form.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are actually for a local gal, originally from
Right.
New England.
That's right. Born in Fall River, raised in Tiverton, but I went to school in Fall River my whole life, essentially my entire. Actually, and I went to college in Boston too, so I'm a product of Massachusetts education for sure.
That's lovely. And you'll be coming back to New Bedford very soon to the South Coast. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So New Bedford Festival Theater reached out to me to do a show for their first show back since the pandemic happened. And June 5th, I'm doing a show called Professional Broadway Lady. And it's at the Zeiterion Theater. You can buy your tickets like virtually, or you can come and see it in person. There was a 100-seat block initially, but they added 50 more because the rules keep changing as we go along, which is wonderful. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can buy your tickets at zeiterion.org, $20. You can come see it live, or
you can also get it on NB Festival Theater. That's theaterwithanre.com.
Indeed.
And I will say, someone who also grew up in the area in Fall River, I remember many a time going to New Bedford during this summer for New Bedford Festival Theater with George and Armand and the amazing productions. Evita, you and I know each other from performing and doing theater together.
Yeah.
As well as Savannah. And it's just so great to see you come back because that is such a beautiful theater.
Oh my God, it's one of my favorites.
It's like stunning. It's like that old school theater, and it's just like you hit that stage, and it's just stunning. So, I mean, I think certainly Professional Broadway Lady, I think is going to be a big hit, and especially as things start reopening, just for people houses and go and support live theater again.
Yes, it's going to be exciting. I'm just so excited to be home for a little bit. I haven't seen my mom since, I think, May. I went home early in the pandemic. I haven't seen my grandmother in forever, and she's still kicking. I'm wearing some of her jewelry right now. She's always with me. She's at a home right now because she's, needs to be supervised.
we're almost there with LaDiva, so we know the feeling.
Shady Pines, Ma. Shady Pines.
So what else do you have planned after New Bedford? What's going on in New York? What are your big plans? What's going to happen?
Well, so far I have my monthly show at Stonewall. It's usually like the third Friday or the second Friday of the month. I do a live singing show at Stonewall on Friday nights. And there's something else in the works. It's going to be a weekly show that I can't announce yet because that's not official, but there'll be a weekly show at another bar in the same neighborhood. So that's exciting too.
That's great. Do you have any desire to go back to Broadway or go back to the tour life, or are you kind of?
I don't have any desire to tour at the moment. It's the most money you can make, but I'm having a hard time grappling with performing for a bunch of people that don't really support who I am as a human being. So there's this sort of catch-22 with me being in the LGBTQ community and performing for these people in these red states who didn't necessarily vote with me in mind at all, or you in mind. And that's kind of an issue that I've sort of had to come to terms with and be like, are you ready to start slinging this shit to these people who have no care who you are if you live or die? No, I'm not in that place right now. So, and not like, it's just it's a weird climate right now for that. And, Broadway will always be there as far as I'm concerned. And I keep auditioning, but I'm not chasing it down like it's the end all be all, because I tend to find that when things come to you, when you are like stable on your own, so that's the plan. I'm just so excited. Things are opening and bars are happening. It's just so nice to be walking down the street without a mask.
Back to normal, as it were, or the new normal, I should say.
Yes.
So if the inkling and the itch back, or had the opportunity to do that, and you could do it at Evita, other than the show Evita, what role would you play? Would you want to play?
Oh my God, there's a role in the new show that's apparently coming to Broadway at some point soon. Is everybody's talking about Jamie? Have you heard of this show? There's a big drag role in that show, and it's probably going to be someone like Bianca Del Rio. Let's be honest, but she did it in London, and that would be a fun role to do. And I'm a little bit too young right now, but maybe Mama Rose. I would love to do drag Mama Rose somewhere. Or a drag Audrey would be awesome too. Like we had MJ Rodriguez, who was trans, doing Audrey in that production with George Salazar, which was amazing. That could be a fun situation too.
Well, LaDiva Jones is playing Reno Sweeney in the Lincoln Community Players production of Anything Goes, opening next Tuesday.
She's
so.
also playing every other role because nobody else was cast in Lincoln.
She even built the boat herself, the SS America. She's amazing.
I was going to say, it's going to be hard to get more glamorous than LaDiva, so I understand why they would cast her as Reno. I get it.
Catch her tap dancing down Front Street next week.
They are blocking the streets off for this one, kids. It's going to be great.
When is actual Pride in New Bedford and Providence?
In Providence, normally Pride is the third weekend
Father's Day
every
weekend.
month. So it would be June 20th, June 19th this year, but there really isn't a whole lot that will be happening this year because we're just rolling back the restrictions. So there really won't be a whole lot happening. The bars and the clubs might be doing something on their own, but Pride as an organization won't be having a big festival or a big gathering or anything like that. Yeah, so there's always next year.
Indeed. You have a whole other year to plan now, see?
Exactly. Make it bigger and better.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, how about New York? Is there any big Pride festivities being planned?
I'm actually not sure. Honestly, everybody's sort of, I think, hitting the ground running now, being like, what can we possibly do?
Right.
Because it's so soon. It's around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, another year off wouldn't hurt anybody, really, when you think about it. I mean,
I'm not complaining.
We got it. You don't need a big parade to be proud of who you are, really. You
It's
just
very true.
do things,
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the skit on SNL this week? That was
Yes, I did watch that.
I
was like, accurate.
So funny. One thing we like to do when we have our guests on is turn the tables on you and allow you to ask us a question.
Oh, I've got a good one. What's the least favorite and most favorite thing about doing drag?
Oh,
like what do you hate? What do you every time you're like, God,
I hate shaving. I hate
Okay.
shaving. I hate it with a
I'm
passion.
always curious about this because I have so many. I have a list.
I think shaving is really my pet peeve. I can't think of anything else that I'm really like, oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Drag in the summer can sometimes be a little cumbersome, where you're just your boob sweat's got boob sweat.
What do you mean?
There's a lot going on.
What happens to you when you're not in drag?
Yeah, I know, but
fair.
when you're a bigger gal, you got boob sweat on top of boob sweat, and it's a little hard to put a sham out on there.
Even when you're not a big girl, I'm a sweaty bitch under these
Yeah.
boobs. I'll tell you that. And I don't shave my chest because I like to be a boy when I'm not a girl. So I have this all the time, and every outfit is built around this because, I like to be a boy too.
It happens. I hear you.
What's the most favorite?
The favorite thing for me,
Mine's is laughter. I love doing a show and just getting people, like if it's a comedy show, just get people rip-roaring, laughing and falling off their seats. Like I love that. That's the best sound. That's the best feeling
anyone
ever.
actually fallen off their seat?
Not yet, but I still try.
Let me know when that happens.
I
please.
still try.
I'd love to know when that happens. I will concur with you. I love the energy that you get from the audience. LaDiva and I recently started performing again. We've done a couple of shows since the restrictions have loosened, and it's really, really great to get back out there and see people that just want to be entertained and hear them laugh and have them a good time.
It's just a good feeling. You can't beat it.
LaDiva probably doesn't agree with me, but it's fine. Yeah. What are yours? What's your least and your most?
I think shaving is the big one because when I'm not in drag, I love to have a big beard, but and after I take this bead off, my beard will have already started to grow in. It grows in so quickly, which is thank you, Portuguese blood. But that's the least favorite, and the most favorite is the sort of power drag gives you. The other day, so these guys came to see my show at Stonewall, and they had never seen me before, and they were like, he messaged me on Instagram the next day, and he was like, "This is a long shot, but would you please come and do like a private concert at my birthday brunch? I'm turning 40 or whatever." And I was like, sure, why not? I'm like, I'm not doing anything. You were sweet after the show. Cool. And I got there and I was like talking to there were a lot of hot boys there. Like these New York, like none of them were actors. They were all like,
a doctor. As a drag queen with hot men. Really, it's
anything. Like, and that's the thing.
I hope it will help you one day. Yes.
Yes. My friend literally looked at me and was like, it's so funny to watch Evita with boys. To know how John is with boys. It's very different. So I'm like, like RuPaul says a lot of shit, but like RuPaul always says, you understand you can harness the power that you have in drag as a boy. It's still you. You get that, right? But
It's the same person.
Yeah, but it's
Right,
hard
just
to
go
even
stick my
have the
hand in
confidence to,
Somebody's
when
bar. Yeah, I mean, I could try. But,
yeah,
that's Sunday.
You didn't give your lease.
What's that?
It's just shaving. It's shaving as well.
Did you say shaving?
What's that? No, my lease was sweating.
Oh, sweating. Oh,
like
sorry.
like summer drag. It's
Right.
like in the winter, I don't care less.
I think mine is. There's a tie between shaving and holding my pee for hours.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If you're tucked well, good luck.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
It's true. You're wearing enough tights. Just fill up your
That's
shoes.
true.
Keep marching.
Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know.
Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know?
Well, Evita, if our viewers would like to see more of you, aside from tuning in on Wednesdays on Facebook Live, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram. I post at least a picture a week, a look a week. You can find me on TikTok. I just got 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Yes, queen.
And that means you can go live. And I went live today to a whopping 1 person that watched me do my makeup. It was amazing. And Facebook. You can friend me on Facebook. I'm just trying to build my online platforms and shit because apparently that shit matters now.
It does.
Being a child of, I was born in 1980, so like we're right in between. Like I get it, I can understand it, and I know how to do it. But God, I hate it. That's where I am with social media.
Well,
also, thank God we have it because we can do this shit.
I know, right?
Seriously.
What the hell would we do?
So true.
I know, I hate it, and I'm not mad about it.
We would just walk around the house with no cameras, just looking like this.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't.
That's what people used to do in the 60s. That's what they used to do.
Yeah,
I'm watching Halston. It's true.
So do not forget that you can see Miss Evita Loca every single Wednesday evening for Hump Day with Evita Loca on Facebook. And don't forget, if you are in the Rhode Island, Southern New England area on June 5th, you can see Professional Broadway later over at the Zeitarian Theater.
Indeed.
And you can go to NB Festival Theater with RE.com and get your tickets because there are 2 different spellings.
That's true.
And get your tickets, and you're going to be watching a fabulous show with an amazing performer who has oodles and oodles of Broadway experience.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm just like sort of like, is this real life? Is this happening? Is it going to be a real audience that I'm performing for in a theater?
It's going to be
not
great.
A bar.
It's not going to be like those NBA games with just like all like computerized people. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Evita. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you.
You're welcome back anytime, and hopefully we'll see you at some point throughout the summer in your New England travels.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
I can't wait to see you live.
All right.
Bye, Paul. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, she is just
What
absolutely
a love.
amazing.
Oh, and those titties, girl. I just wanted to nuzzle myself right in there and like take a little nap, maybe have some milk. She's a love.
Those are things you should talk to somebody about, really.
Probably. I'll
you
talk to
should.
my therapist.
I'm just going to go
I'm going to let you do that. I'll have Miss Deacon join me.
I'm going to go over there because I'm a little worried now.
Hi. Yeah, come around. Hi, doll. How are you? Have a seat while Miss Samira gets things ready over for the next segment. How are you? Do you have a hot topic to share with us? What is it?
Are we on the air right now?
Almost. Yeah, we're here. We're on the air. Yeah, we're live.
Hi. Hot topics. Well, I can talk about politics today.
No. Nope, we can't.
No vote on the insurrection investigation.
Well, on that note, we're going to welcome for our lovely, fabulous 50. You watch the show. Give us the toss to the next segment.
We're going to be cooking in the kitchen with Miss Jones and our one and only Miss Savannah Devereaux. We're making some shrimp Mozambique and a butterscotch bread pudding, if I remember correctly.
All right. Well, here we go.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to 15-Minute Meal. Hello.
How are you, gorgeous?
Miss Devereaux.
Yes.
2 prime times in a row, girlie. No.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have like my own tile in the kitchen floor with my name on it.
We could do that. A small
But just
fee.
like
For a
cute.
small fee. Cheers, lady. Oh, cheers
Happy
to our special
Thursday.
guest.
Cheers to the lady
Dr.
Deacon.
Tegan joining us.
So.
Oh,
I love
Right.
grapefruit.
first vodka of the day. Okay, well, those are two different things.
Or grapefruit vodka is also lovely.
Is it though?
I used to like, what was it? Absolute Ruby Red and cranberry juice.
Mm.
I did. But I also like Saint Germain. That was like licking an old lady's neck.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't like flavored vodka.
It's an odd thing that I don't drink anymore. Yeah.
I like
I
vodka
used to
flavored
like
vodka.
weird-
That's my favorite. Yeah. vodka.
Potatoes.
Yes, potato flavored vodka.
Potatoes,
Or wheat flavored
okay.
vodka, or whatever they want to make it out of, quite frankly. So hey, you are teaching me a dish tonight.
We have flipped things.
This is the first time we've done
She's
this.
a versatile chef.
Indeed.
Yes. What it and that's how you do it. So we are going to make what tonight?
With shrimp Mozambique, yes.
Shrimp Mozambique, because you are not Portuguese, but we are. Jacqueline and myself. Well,
Indeed.
half. Are you full English? No. I don't think I've
I'm
ever
full
known-
American lady. Me and Betty Grable both.
I look like Betty Grable.
I
No,
know.
I look like Betty Grable, Lucy
It
from the
is
Peanuts.
Eunice,
It's
you're
very,
right.
it's Eunice
Live,
from.
it's Eunice.
Yeah, no. Do you know what it also is? And you'll get this, Golden Girls over there. It's what's her face in that the show is Biff. This is what they look like in that.
Oh,
What's her
yeah.
face? Phyllis Hammerall.
Punch your
The
bosom.
Golden Girls Our Town episode. This is what they put the cast in. Yes.
Okay then.
Speaking of that, let's cook. So what you're gonna do now? It's a very, very simple
What do you
recipe.
want me to do?
I want you to. Okay, no. I want you to chop this fun.
I knew this was happening. I knew this was gonna happen.
Yes.
I knew I was gonna have to chop this goddamn onion.
See, we have turned the tables on her.
I know it. I'm like, I'm gonna have to chop this onion. I was gonna peel it earlier, and now I'm gonna have to peel it
You
here.
do what you have to do. That's
Now, what am I dicing this?
A nice dice. Yes.
How fine?
Whatever a nice dice is to you.
Well, a nice dice to me is my chopper that I chop it. I
Get it.
Yeah, you
I
think?
don't care.
No.
Make life easier.
We're gonna use a knife. I'm gonna peel this, and we're gonna use a knife.
You want to? Oh, okay. So while we're doing that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn
You go on.
the stove on. We have to find the one that says front. Wait, which one is this? It's the front of this one, Jackie.
Jesus Christ, if I know.
Let's see where the fire shoots out.
That's what I do.
That's
Oh,
that.
that's
I'm an asshole.
That's that one.
That's a little high. Why is it mad? Is it gonna stop?
Oh, you have the other one. You have the back on.
Hang on.
Put all over the gas.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Sorry, kid, for the odd view.
All right.
We're assisting the
We lived
oven.
through COVID. We're gonna blow up the kitchen. Well, that's fine. Last time we didn't shut the oven off, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
burned the kitchen down. So shrimp Mozambique is one of those things that the caps here. Everyone has a recipe. Everyone's mom has a recipe. Everyone's grandmother has a recipe. And if you ask anyone, your mother's is the best. They're gonna fight you over it. Blah 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 blah. It's one of those. So this is a very basic thing that you can doctor up and do however you want. This is how I've always done it. But again, I add little random things all the time. That's lovely. That's all you need to do.
I'm actually
Jacqueline, you
Can
gotta
you hear me
a
out?
little to your right there.
well,
You can't, yeah, you go. It's getting this.
that's.
And then
Hang
also
on.
There we
the
go.
garlic, my love. Is the garlic over there?
Where would the garlic go?
Will we be using my clothes or yours?
Oh, your clothes.
One moment.
I didn't think to break it up. So anyway, yeah, here I am now chopping onions in my own kitchen. This is what us guests are supposed to do. Oh, I'm crying from the onion. It's not because I have to do manual labor. It's fine.
So I'm in the bathroom peeing, right? Half a face on, nothing else on. And she says, I get a text. And I look over there and she says, so I forgot garlic. Do you have garlic? I was like, I'm Portuguese. There's garlic everywhere. I get garlic in my way. So I ziplocked some cloves of garlic. I get here, and how many heads do you have in the thing over there?
Oh, head of garlic. I always get confused between head of garlic and clove of garlic.
Cloves.
Again, this is why I
So
put
you-
so much garlic and shit. Because I
Did
was
you want 6 heads of garlic?
Oh,
in that?
girl, and I would do it, and I do it. I literally will use 6 heads of garlic.
No vampires. Yeah, no vampires. So we're just gonna be melting this butter over here real quick. This is a nice little meal in the summertime if you want. It's a good meal anytime because it's only like 20-ish or so minutes. I know she's over there with her timer, so we're gonna see how well this
No,
goes.
I don't care today.
Oh, thank God. As long as we don't burn the house down.
I don't care about.
Turn it the opposite way. There you go.
There we go. I'm like, that's a little too hot.
Well, that's like the power burner right there.
The power burner.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
that.
The power
Magic,
burner.
yes.
Yes.
Do you,
queen.
everyone, this is so weird. I don't know if people at home do this. Do you have a favorite burner? I do.
Oh, I use the same burner all the time.
All the time. I refuse to, but I have a full stove, but
I like that middle burner. I've never used that burner.
Same.
I'm never gonna use that burner.
this one with the griddle thing?
I can put a griddle. I
Should I
got a
make
griddle.
pancakes one morning?
I'm not making pancakes. I don't like pancakes. No,
Does it
no.
look like she eats pancakes?
No, I do eat
I need
pancakes, but
someone with no nails on to do that for me, please, Deegan. Would you? Thank you.
I mean, I chop things in the same spot every time.
drink it.
So
And
yeah,
also,
I mean,
everyone
that
is
means
gonna
you use
wanna
the same
have
knife. I use the same knife every time
That's
too.
delightfulness. I have a whole plethora of knives and I use the same one. Yep.
Exactly.
And then the funny thing is, I don't go to the sharper knives. I take that one, the dull one, to get sharpened, and then go back to the kitchen.
Oh, where do you get your knife sharpened? I
At the
actually
knife sharpener tool.
moving on.
Just between my legs on a cold night. Shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
That explains
That
it.
is lovely.
A
Now,
lot
if you
of
would
people
like
do
to, yes, it does. Now, if you would like to move that into here
Into
for
the
me.
pan already.
Yeah. You're gonna want to put your onions in first before the garlic because why garlic burns.
Oh, that's right. It does.
And once you burn garlic, the whole flavor profile of it is gone, done,
Oh,
dead,
it's
gross.
nasty.
Yep.
There you are, lady.
Thank you, darling. So I'm gonna saute these onions. That's French for saute. Yeah,
Well, is this saute French for saute?
it is. It is.
The more you know. I'm not sure which one is mine. Jacqueline's mirror, which one is mine?
Well, mine's is empty, so
Oh, which one is yours? I don't want to poison you.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, I'm so confused.
We'll start over.
That's yours. Okay. Let's see.
Or we can just use the names. The children at home don't know.
Oh.
Make a sound.
I can't peel this without bowls. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got that trick too. Oh, that trick is amazing. Okay, I got it. Yes. All right.
There we are, darling.
Carolina.
Sure.
Jack Whitcop showed me that trick too. And I
Oh,
was
it's fantastic.
Give it a shot there, LaDiva.
mesmerized. I'm learning. Love learning.
Yeah. And then a very rough chop. That doesn't have to
Oh
be
my
fine.
God, that is amazing.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Press and peel. Press and peel slowly.
No.
Yeah.
No, I use the bowl trick
And if
from
you-
Martha Stewart every time.
if
That
you ever
goddamn
wanted
Martha
to-
Stewart.
A good flavor in garlic. You get a lot of garlic. Don't do anything past that. Just let
Oh,
it
girl,
cook down.
you know me.
Because you lose the
I
flavor
use
when you
six-
chop it.
I
Isn't
use
that
6
crazy?
heads anyway. I don't lose
Yeah.
the flavor of the
You
garlic.
heard it first. She had 6 heads,
6
and she
heads.
kept that one.
Oh,
Of course, I kid. Don't open the dishwasher.
oh no, I'm just trying not to like slice myself.
So you want to saute your onions until they're nice and translucent.
Please.
Yeah. Because you're just building flavor upon flavor upon flavor.
All right. Oh God, this is magical.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
watched
you
Shaq.
those nails out when you're done.
I watched
Like I got a
Shaq.
shell on my shrimp. It was not as good. Yeah.
No, I deshelled all those shrimp this afternoon.
I saw that.
Oh,
Some people
deshelled
actually
them.
at home will keep the shrimp up, the shell on them for flavor
No.
or something. I
No.
don't. I do not.
No.
Because I don't like to fiddle with my food. If I'm eating it, it's in and it's
And that's
out.
what I feel like. Like I feel like if you were having shrimp, like I hate when restaurants do that and like will leave like that.
Fine
course
restaurants are the
on.
best. And you're like, what am I gonna do? Like when they bring a whole lobster over, I don't want to crack that. It looks like a fool. You know.
Exactly.
That's
So
Chez Louis
how-
when I'm
how,
having a
um,
lobster.
how dicey am I going here?
A rough chop is fine.
Okay. Shrimp.
Prawns. Scraps. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
I
right.
hate why restaurants insist on leaving that on. I don't know because they've got to prep the shrimp anyway.
Pop that right over here.
Okay.
And while
Oh.
you do that,
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a lot of work today.
I know how your guests feel.
I know. That's why they're my guests. Hi.
I need a little of that.
Oh God damn it! How much do you want?
Do you know how to do the rough like this?
No. Oh, you could teach me something. Oh God, I'm learning everything today. Oh! No, I know how to do it with broccoli heads.
And then you just take that.
Oh, that's
Yep.
all we need.
That's it. It's just to make the flavor.
It's cost me $1 for this
Right.
parsley.
You
That's
can
all we
still
need.
use it.
I would have just stolen it.
What, we are learning so much. She's a thief with 6 heads.
I would have inadvertently forgot to scan it and put it with kale.
Inadvertently, for those of you at home that don't know what that is inadvertently.
You know I do. I do. It's
The producers are saying,
I have an idea.
I don't think you do.
We're going to talk about the self-checkout, and we're not going to discuss it. I know
I did
exactly
that
where you're going.
I was just gonna share just a tip with our friends at home about the self checkout. Now, how tight am I going on this, there, lady?
a nice little, something you would put on top of like pasta.
Okay.
That's me. So at this point, children, what we're going to do is we're going to open up our 2 packets of the Saison Goya. This is the one with the saffron. There's a few. There's a fish one, there's a pork one, there's a This I use literally in everything. If I cook everything at home, it's going to get a package of this because everything all of a sudden is amazing and beautiful and bright, and no one ever knows what it is. That's my favorite. What did you use?
Exactly.
Like love. It's just love. So you're going to take 2 packets of that. Everyone should have this in their fridge, in their kitchen. Put that bad boy in there. Delicious. Now this is very strange. For someone that is Portuguese, I don't like hot stuff. I don't like hot stuff because I can't break it down, so it just feels like fire. But I brought some Kurishka hot peppers for LaDiva and made in New Bedford because LaDiva Jones all of a sudden is in love with New Bedford.
I'm in love with New Bedford.
And I'm glad that somebody that doesn't really know a lot about New Bedford is finally like, it's really great here. Like, it is. I mean, there's bad places, there's bad parts of everything.
Everywhere, really.
Exactly. So I need
now,
about, yes, sir.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay, have a teaspoon of that. I have a tablespoon. But a lot of people would put like 2 or 3 tablespoons. I will literally not.
And that would be me. I would like
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
So I had a question to you when I was thinking about this whole thing,
Yes.
and about you, and I know that you're half Portuguese, but you're also half Polynesian. So I thought, do you ever do any Polynesian cooking?
I haven't done a lot, only because I didn't grow up with it. But
Yeah.
I would love to. As I get
This is
older,
all your grandmother, yeah.
this is all my grandmother. Yes, I would love to like get in touch with that side
Mm.
of who I am, which would be really nice. Now I'm gonna be here.
Me too.
And with
Oh, please.
with this recipe, any kind of beer that you want is really good.
I would like this kind of beer.
It's
Thank
what-
you.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
You
He's
look
looking up your old address.
What is it? 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
Refreshing. Thank you.
And
Cooking is hard.
with this, it's any beer that you would drink. It's kind of like the thing with wine. The rule with wine is if you're gonna cook with it, it's something you would drink.
So I would drink that. It's full
Well-
bodied.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You should have got something that you liked to drink.
But I like to drink again. We've established yellow water, so
Okay, that's
I got something.
She
I thought,
likes
would be,
urine.
I thought this would be a little
The
tastier.
pee-pees. Well, it depends on the urine. You know, asparagus.
Well, that smells delicious.
Shrimp, please.
Shrimp, okay.
And since your shrimp literally take not even a minute or 2 to go in, look how beautiful. She grew these herself from a package from eggs on Amazon.
Yeah, only the box said sea monkeys. I got gypped.
I love a good monkey. So we're just gonna let them do their thing. And you can cover these and cook them for as long as you would like. Some people cook them for a very long time. I don't like that because it gets tough. But at that point, they're not really worried about it being tough. And we're just gonna turn this up a little bit.
Careful, it gets nuclear.
As all of a sudden I'm bald.
Exactly.
That's fine. There's so many colors on this that you can't see
Oh.
that I. That's also a good tip. If you're having like people over for dinner, wear multicolored things because if
That's
you
actually a
spill,
very good tip.
you'll
Very
never
good.
know. Yep. So we're just gonna let these things do. Now,
Oh my god, that smells so delicious.
It's
Savannah
quite
Devereaux.
and LaDiva Jones preps for me. Now, everyone eats it differently. Usually, it's like a white rice or a pasta kind of situation. That's de rigueur, which is French for de rigueur.
Oh, that's French for of the moments.
She's multicultural. But with the way I
Actually,
was
strictly
raised,
Parisian.
oh yes,
Yes.
I'm Episcopalian.
Ah,
When
I
I
love
was
Episcopalia.
in the
It's
morning,
my favorite country in the Middle East.
Can we go there yet, or are they?
I don't think we can go to Episcopalia. No.
So you get a little good color on them, and then literally
And you have to wear a
let them
pale.
go. Oh well. The last time I did that, the Pope was like, and then I was kicked out, and all of a sudden we can, masks, and it was bad. But so LaDiva Jones prepped for me potatoes, because when I was growing up, my papa used to do fried potatoes, and it was so good, because if you've ever had like LaDiva, which is the pork with the little necks. Thank you. I like it more because the sauce gets into that fried potato, so it's just starchy and crunchy and it's so good. So she did that for me.
Well,
She
when you
got
described it to
potatoes.
me like that, because she
heaven.
gave me the option of potatoes or rice, and then she described the whole crunchy potato la da da.
Yeah, it's heaven.
Cha cha cha. I said, oh, the potato cha cha cha, please.
Yeah. It's heaven. And this is another thing that has so much spice and flavor and goodness in it. It's a salt and pepper to taste kind of situation. Some people like it very salty. I do not.
I'm with
And
you.
then
Plus, seafood is
also-
salty in general, I think.
Seafood is very salty. Why? Because it's in salt water.
Oh, I never thought of that. Oh, you're so savvy.
And that's
Savvy.
like, somebody said that once. They
Oh.
were like, why is it? I'm like, because it's salt water.
No, you missed that whole thing.
Yeah.
You're so savvy. Savvy.
That's my name.
Her name is actually Savvy B.
Savvy V. I sent Nicole Diamond was not feeling too good, Jacqueline, and I sent her a lovely bunch of flowers. And the lady on the phone, I called Lexington and said, I need a bunch of flowers sent. And the lady goes, "Where for, sugar?" I'm sorry, what? Where for, comma, sugar. So that conversation took about 16 hours for me to, relay my message to this lady. She was lovely. But she said, now, what do you want to say on the card? Like, it's from yada, yada, yada. I said,
Here, I'll do that.
well, this is what she's going to know. Tell her, I hope you feel better. Love, your Savvy D. Now, just getting that across to this lady literally took 20 minutes. And then she gets the flowers and she goes,
southern. You think she would have gotten that?
Correct.
Savvy.
and I said, S-A-V-V, like Vincent, D, like Derek or whatever the hell I said. So Nicole Diamond texts me the next morning and she goes, did you send me flowers? And I said, yeah, why? Were they awful? She goes, no, I've just been spending all morning long trying to figure out who Sabby V was. S-A-B-B-Y, a V.
Oh my God, I'm totally gonna send her a message and say, hey, did you get the flowers? So I said, it said Savvy V.
I said, Nicole Diamond, if you do not call me Sabby for the rest of your life, I'll be very upset.
Look at these little shrimp curling
Oh,
right
yeah.
up.
Yeah, they're almost there. Good enough, a couple of minutes. And I like to put a little bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice in there because it makes the flavors brighter. And
Look, I
then
was just gonna say that.
this is a Vavor trick. You should put the whole thing right there. Because it's also prettier. It's prettier.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay.
Now,
And
it's a good ale.
I pity any girl who's with me today.
Oh, send us nudes.
Yeah, we will take nudes. You can send them. I say send the Haley Stars account, but then she won't share them with us. So send them
always do.
to Jacqueline's,
them.
Jacqueline's account. Jacqueline's account. What can they send nudes to?
It's on Instagram, it's JACQ Damara.
Okay.
Didn't you
Send
have a
us
dog
some,
in there somewhere?
send us some Instagram nudes,
Yeah.
ladies.
I like that. So they're just about done.
Now, can I
Yeah.
ask a question about your Mozambique?
Of course.
Because there is a version of chicken Mozambique. Can you use the same recipe with
Exactly
chicken?
the same, and just toss it. And sometimes it depends on who's there because some people don't like either or. I do both.
Mm.
I'll do chicken, take it out, and I'll
So you
put the
offend
shrimp.
both people.
Absolutely.
Perfect. I love
Cover
that
all your
about
bases.
you.
Yeah. But isn't it like the smell is just divine?
Oh my God, it's delish.
So I'm just gonna do literally a tiny little sprinkling, just the tiniest bit, because there's so much delightful flavor. Just in case that comes up fast, and it doesn't, I'm just gonna throw it all over your countertop.
That's okay.
Okay. And also, you can keep this because I want to know how you do cooking with that.
Cooking, girl. I'm just gonna put it on sandwiches.
You said that you thought that somebody put the what? This
I
is
think
a white.
we do. I
This
should.
is white people. What is that? What?
There you go.
Oh, God.
It's the lodge opening. I'm sure you won't have a problem with it.
I'm fine with all of your openings, too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the one with the teeth. That one. So that is just about done, friends.
Wow.
Now, what we're gonna do is let that set just a little bit more.
Okay.
Now, do you have a good extensive knowledge of Portuguese food? Have you ever had like Portuguese food, like Azorian food?
I've been
or...
to TNA.
Okay.
Is it
Oh,
TNA?
sorry. That's
TA.
That's
TA
the,
restaurant.
That's the doorbell. Rachel Ray is here because it's officially 30-minute meals.
Oh, rude. Well, gee, it's funny because I heard her say she didn't care how long it took, and then all of a sudden she cares.
No, I don't care. I'm just giving you a time
She
check.
would have done it faster.
Right. So they are good if you want to get a nice little shot of this. Now, this is literally what we do. Do you have a slotted spoon, my love? Oh,
Oh,
the
slotted
plastic.
spoon, yes.
Gracious.
Do we need bowls? Do we need spoons?
We're going to put it right on top of the potatoes.
Oh, all of it?
Yep.
Oh, girl. Oh, so that's all I have then. Is this?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Or like a serving spoon.
That sounds so good. Yeah, no, there's no such a thing. Oh, well, this is the serving spoon right here, so that's what I figured.
That's
afterwards.
So we're going to do this. Oh, that's hot. You have a towel.
Oh no. In that drawer is
Okay.
a no. In that drawer is a thing. Yes.
Oh. It was like Legos. Actually, I'm going to hold it.
Okay.
you
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, because it's heavy.
Okay.
I'm just going to
Oh yeah, squeeze.
one of these situations. Yep. Watch this.
Oh my god, that smells so good.
Mm-hmm. And there you have it. My Vavars shrimp Mozambique.
Through the magic of real life, actually.
Yes. And it
Shrimp
took 30
Mozambique.
seconds. So
Oh
exciting.
my god, yes, bowls. Let's
Yes,
get
yes,
bowls.
It smells delicious in this
It
kitchen
smells
right now,
so
let me
good.
tell you. Ginger Ale has said she is salivating right now.
I'm salivating, Ginger
Well,
Ale.
that doesn't say much. You usually are.
True.
Ooh, oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I was so
my finger was on the buzzer! Oh, God damn it!
so close.
She went, true, so true.
True.
Oh, God damn. Everyone is commenting on the fact that your smoke detector was removed prior to the segment.
Well, that's from
Where am I
we've
going?
A little
got
bit more.
doors,
This
though.
way?
Yeah, perfect. So they can both fit.
Yes.
Ginger Ale's hopping on the car and heading over. She said, it'll be done by the time you get here, girl, but you are more than welcome to. Ooh, did you see that?
It was like a whoop.
Yeah.
It flew.
It was like a ghost.
The Matrix.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Tequila.
Oh.
Ooh. Sorry
Boy.
to see.
My god, I cannot wait to try this.
Me either. Can't wait to do this. What? Oh, okay.
See?
I'm pouring shots.
Jack,
here.
so just so you can know, on Sunday,
I'm scooping the whole
if
thing,
that
yeah.
is an issue, that pops up.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
Chief.
yeah. We got some shots coming at us.
Coming hot and heavy.
Coming in hot. Coming in hot. All the way up.
And don't forget, if you like what you see, certainly feel free to send us a little
Yes.
tippy too, a little love via the Venmo at Miss Haley Star. And again, always share this with your friends. You know, we love, seeing new audiences and just spending some time with you all. We're glad things are opening up, but we can still have these intimate moments together, like a fine international coffee.
Indeed.
Have you ever had an international coffee, Mo?
No?
No. Remember that?
I
Like,
had Tim Hortons in Canada, but I don't know if that's.
yeah, no, I don't think that's international coffee.
Not
That's
quite.
Dunkin' Donuts
Not
for
quite.
Canadians. I mean,
Damn it all.
but it's like,
Oh, thank you.
oh, do you want a Vienna? Yeah, please.
Remember that?
Yes!
Cafe and,
That's what I'm saying.
those commercials
with the can.
So
Yeah. A Vienna, yeah.
The cake, the little cake.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
it,
God.
It crunched when you went through it. You felt like you were money.
Yeah, you can get them again. They're back.
Are they really?
Good Humor bought them from Briars.
Oh, for me? Thank you.
Should get a hand here. I'm gonna play with that.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You have fun with that. I'm going to have fun with this.
Okay, I'm tucking back in.
LaDiva Jones is going to
Tucking
get
back
here.
in.
Here's one for
Oh,
LaDiva.
thank you.
Close your side saddle.
I'm gonna try this.
I got some there. I got these poured, so
Oh, great.
I got some.
So we're
Yeah,
good then.
I think I got enough.
Some potatoes, real quick.
She's got one. Miss Deegan.
All right, all right.
And in Rome, Miss Jones, you have one.
I gave her one. Yep.
All right, making sure we're all. Are we all lit?
We have something for Miss Devereaux.
Yep, we got.
Okay.
And then my thing.
You want one
I'm
of
gonna
these?
put my
Okay.
bar over here, and then I'll grab that shot.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Peking.
Yes.
Okay, here we go to Trip Mozambique.
Woo!
Yes.
Oh, Peking.
Everybody!
Oh my God.
I just got you wet.
Ah, my
Well,
God.
let's test it out here. Here we go.
Right.
It's prazamas, as you would say in Portuguese,
Ah,
for the souls.
Boa noite.
That's good.
That's good.
Very good.
That's so good.
Memories.
And you're right. I
Yeah.
didn't think of it because the potatoes were. It was fine because we had put hot everything with. You're
Mhm.
smart lady.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
It's so good.
What's the potato issue?
Because I had to cook them in advance and was afraid about them being in the bowl. And she's like, did that. And then she said something like massage or massage. Then she shook a chicken bone at me, and I'm just not sure what happened.
And un people. Un people. With the little squiggly eyes. Un bicicleta.
I'm not sure if I got a Portuguese blessing or a Portuguese curse.
Ay, bache, bon Espíritu Santo.
It depends. Did you do this or did you do this?
It's a little both, actually.
on you.
The
Now-
Piseres.
The Mallorca.
The Piseres.
Now, do you ladies are both Portuguese?
Yeah.
Do you know the broom thing?
Yes, you put the broom upside down outside of your door, and it's supposed to scare away the Piseres.
No, that's not that.
God bless
That's
you.
the broom thing.
So when it falls,
No, why you don't want the broom to sweep your feet.
No, I've never heard this.
Oh!
Why?
In Portuguese superstition, if a broom sweeps your feet, you will never get married.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Brooms.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get rid of them.
I mean,
Had a lot of
I mean-
had a little of brooms in your life? Well, apparently the four of us have. So it's fine.
No, wait a minute.
You're San Miguel, right?
My mother's from Nordash and San Miguel.
It's a San Miguel thing. You cannot sweep your feet with the broom.
I have never heard that.
Oh, yeah. I heard from the girls at the
Get her on
salon.
the phone.
The only broom thing I ever heard was just put the broom upside down outside of your door, and it scares the Piseres,
The
the
girls at the
witches
salon,
away.
like, you cannot sweep your feet or you won't get married.
Which always makes me remind me of
Yeah, more Max.
All right.
But yeah,
Because Japan is on too.
so I've never heard. Wow. I'm gonna call my mom.
I was
now.
gonna say,
Go
Graciela.
Graciela. The time. She might be asleep.
It's a little late for my
Right.
mom. Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, you dropped them.
That's
What are
seasoning.
What are you playing, Mom? Can I have a paper towel,
It's
please?
fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And those peppers you can put
Where are they
right
coming?
in.
So sorry, but I seem to have made a mess of myself. Thank you.
There you go.
So
Hang
much.
on. For shits and giggles, I'm gonna call my mother,
All right.
and I'm just gonna see. She might be up.
Grace,
Why don't you wake her
time is it?
up?
9 something?
We'll find out.
You don't wake her up. It's a school night.
She's retired.
But it's still a school night.
Hello.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So we're live on the air right now. Is Mom up?
Huh?
Is Mom awake?
I think she's napping. Why?
We had a question for her because LaDiva Jones has told us about. Well, maybe you know. Maybe your mother told you. So LaDiva Jones was just telling us about some Portuguese culture, and we were talking about. She was mentioning something about brooms, and so she said that the story is if you tell it, LaDiva.
So apparently, the girls I work with from San Miguel would say you cannot sweep someone's feet or they wouldn't get married.
Did you ever hear that?
If they what?
If you sweep someone's feet, they wouldn't get married.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, see, I want to know if Mom heard that because LaDiva said this was the girls from San Miguel.
Maybe the girls I work with was just crazy.
Mommy's on the phone.
What's that?
Mommy's on the phone.
Well, get her off and get her on the line.
She is.
She's on the phone right now.
Yeah.
Mom,
You want some potato bread for that boy?
Mom, are you there?
Oh, yeah, that's my
Okay,
favorite.
I do.
That's my favorite.
That's not. My mother says that's not true.
Okay. That's the
Fake
girls I
news.
work
Grace
with, Mom.
debunked that.
Fake news here.
And my mother would know.
We
But
love you.
so the only broom.
The Marines go by in the truck and two kisses at them, at the girls, They pick up the skirt and flip one up.
Wait a minute. What does that have to do with the broom, though?
She just wanted to tell you.
I mean, because we were talking about the broom, so I know if you take the broom, you put it outside the house, it scares if it says. But is there any other things with the broom? Oh, is there anything else with the broom you do to the culture?
Plague cat. People with with fucking plague cats.
The fucking black cat, my mother says.
My
So.
aunt Stina has an open scissors above the kitchen. Means the witches cannot go through.
Yeah, see?
But if she believes, I said believe, but no, I don't believe in that, no.
Okay, we were just wondering. We had heard a story. We were trying to get some background on it. And so we were just wondering. So I said, well, let's call my mother. So that's what we did. So we're in the middle of our show. Okay. All right. Well, I will follow up with you tomorrow then, Mother.
Okay.
All right. I love you, Mommy.
No.
Bye-bye. Ciao. My mom's international. Shoot. Ciao.
Love that.
Ciao.
I love your mother, the fucking black cat.
Yeah. My mother's a longshoreman. God
Little
bless
did
her.
she know that's her nickname for you. That fucking black cat.
I love my mom.
She's awesome. Your parents are so fantastic.
They
I
are
love
something
them.
else. They are truly
Friends.
yeah.
What are you doing at this time? Watching some TV or something?
Yeah, they're probably. My dad been watching the YouTubes. He's really enjoying that. Yeah.
He sure has.
You saw her videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of tube.
She's like, hi, this is LaDiva. I'm doing makeup. Back then,
I
we
would
used to,
never do
things
that.
with lead in it, but that's fine. Because it was the 1600s, so we all died. You lived to the ripe old age of 33. You were a great grandmother at 24.
Like Evita Loca.
And then,
exactly.
then what happened is that she got a paper cut, died instantly. So sad.
Like the Argonne Trail.
But now we all have.
Did you ever make it? I died every time.
Twice I did.
Once.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Never. Not once.
It was a very anticlimactic ending of the game.
That's what I heard when when you won. What happened?
What happened?
Were they like, congratulations?
Nothing really. Nothing. This little thing comes up. Everybody comes out of like the thing and they dance, and that's it. It was very,
It's like
very
pride.
anticlimactic.
What do we need with the Mozambique?
Oh, bread.
We just
Pop fish.
with
Pop
pop fish.
fish. You need bread.
We were just, what was it? Potato bread. We were just
Potato
dipping?
bread. Yes.
So our
That is
dear sister Richie D has says you do not leave a broom. You do not lean a broom against a bed. The evil spirits in the broom will cast a spell on the bed. If you sweep trash out the door after dark, it will bring a stranger to visit. If someone is sweeping the floor and sweeps over your feet,
That's it.
you'll never get married.
That's
Never
what the
take
girls
a
would
broom.
say.
Never take a broom.
And this is Italian, Portuguese?
I guess.
Well, that's what
Never
the
take
girls
a
would always
broom
say.
along when you move. Throw it out.
That's
prevent-
true.
An unwelcome guest from returning, sweep out the room they stayed in immediately after they leave. When you're sweeping near your front door, if the broom drops,
Stand outside
the
the door.
expecting company the day it is through.
That's when they fall, right? When the broom falls.
Yeah.
How do you get a stranger to come into your house?
Come here, lover boy.
Fire up the grinder, LaDiva.
David doesn't answer.
Oh, lover boy.
And if he still doesn't answer,
I simply say,
baby, oh baby.
Fire up the shots, Jack Namara. Brian Corton just sent us a lovely Venmo for some shots. Thank you, Brian. Brian actually Brian just asked us for our P-Town dates at the post office. I just gave them to him, so we'll.
So if we sweep
see.
trash out the door, a stranger will come.
All right, Savannah,
Yes.
gotta go.
Again, I've never
Get
heard
the
this
broom.
before, so I'm fascinated by
Leaving the
this.
dresser drawers open, spirits can enter your room. Spooky. Oh, excuse you.
she's a little tight tonight.
Tonight.
That's a new one. She must
So
have some salt.
The ghosts are
here.
coming out of your drawers that night? What is
I guess. I don't know.
What's coming out of my drawers?
Nothing.
I'm so
Nothing.
Dust.
That's true. Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
The other night at like 3 in the morning, I heard what I thought
No,
was
I did.
something in the kitchen, and I was like,
Tumbleweed?
what is that? And I got up literally half asleep, and I was like, Nana, stop. And I got back in bed, and I didn't hear it
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Mm.
Like, I heard like
Was she sleeping?
yeah, maybe. She's
Like cleaning the
you didn't
counter?
clean my counter.
Yeah, exactly. Cleaning the counter.
Yeah.
Not
She's-
clean enough.
when
I
you
also
bring
hear
things-
the stairs to the attic creak all the time.
Oh well.
That's so funny because I heard the same
And
thing
it's not
tonight,
that-
and I said, Nana, stop. And then I heard a little while later some steps up the stairs. Then I heard, like, good night, Jacqueline Zamara.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, you
Yeah,
sleep
no,
yet? Hurry up.
There's LaDiva outside Jackie's door with the broom. She's like,
Only half of it's up her ass.
count the days.
Yeah. Jacqueline's the only person I know that sweeps like this.
What?
Remember
Never
that?
mind.
What was it?
What is this?
You
It is
had
her-
too
it is
many
her-
mar- too many margaritas and I thought you were the dancing broom.
Okay.
And Fantasia. Yes, indeed.
Margaritas.
Marguerite, you're fired.
That's a mini one.
We're all
You're not
having giant
driving.
kumquats.
It's a teeny one. That's a tiny
Oh,
one.
you're not, girl.
True enough,
get
lady.
it, get it, girl.
Get the bottle. Sit on it.
Wah!
She has some use.
It's Thursday.
Cheers.
Cheers. Just kidding.
I think maybe brooms are bad depending on like who uses them. Right? If it's the broom that Kitty actually flies home on, that's
Oh,
gonna
that's
create
true.
some
It's
Got some mileage on it.
That's true.
True.
That is smooth.
But yeah, the girls would always say that if there's someone sweeps across your feet, they would get all verklempt. No, on your feet. I'm like, oh my god.
I just figured they didn't want their feet dirty, but I never heard that. No.
Did you ever try? Did you have rocking chairs in the house?
Yes.
Did you ever just accidentally rock it and they were like, stop?
Yeah.
Like, they
Nope.
freak
Yeah.
out.
Nope.
But, like cosmic level freak out. You can't.
But what-
you
why?
can't just push. It's bad luck.
It's bad. No.
All right.
Because that's inviting
It's
the spirits to
the-
sit in the
That's
chair.
what it is.
I gotta
They-
say,
they
apparently
even- I
the
was like,
British have no
Y'all are very
superstitions.
superstitious. I
Yeah,
don't
like
understand
the
it.
British have no superstitions, apparently.
I just watch because I can't sleep sometimes because I'm old.
But also, I'm also coming from a family where when there's a thunderstorm, you couldn't move. Like,
no.
all the lights went off. You couldn't go in the
No.
water. You couldn't open the fridge.
No.
You couldn't do anything.
No.
You couldn't pee. Don't go to the toilet. Why?
And then-
You're getting electrocuted. It's going to come out of the toilet and hit you.
My boss in the bedroom with the rosy beads.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, did you? I watched this the other night on the History Channel. Something informative.
LaDiva's on the History Channel?
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh.
I see where this is
Hollywood
going.
Hollywood.
LaDiva
and I
is the
don't
History
like
Channel. My God.
They were talking about how different cultures have different like mythologies and things. And they said that Britain is almost one of the only countries that doesn't.
because they were
They just
bombed
have, like-
continuously
they
in
have,
2 world wars.
Like no. I mean like way back they had the Celts came in. That's the closest. But they have like fairies. But there's no like true
There are theories,
mythology
yes.
about Britain except
What
for
about
like,
Stonehenge?
King Arthur and things like that.
Well, they were very sensible people.
because they came to the Union. most of
Now
them
in
left and-
Paris, on the other hand,
Which
oh,
she is the
so
mythology
many
man.
stories. Oh, l'amour. I
Those
love
people
love.
actually- the British people were the boogeymen. They were
Love, love.
colonizers.
This is true.
Maurice Chevalier in the back there. Over there.
Bonjour.
Oh,
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
We will.
Hurry! The baguettes! Hurry up!
I'm often asked if I would like to travel and visit other lands across the sea. Although it might be pleasant, I think it was a pleasant. This is the place that I prefer to be.
Oh,
Wee,
Well, I
wee.
love that you know the boyfriend because no one knows the boyfriend.
Angelica!
It's one of my favorites. The nicer and nicer.
Oh,
Weren't you in the
so much
boyfriend?
nice hot.
She was the boyfriend.
I thought you were. No.
No, she was in a boyfriend, but we don't talk about that because
Exactly.
of the restraining order.
Now, do you
Oh,
know
it's
to-
Thoroughly Martin
now, do you
Miller.
don't divorce me, darling?
Were you in that? Thoroughly Martin Miller.
They're in love. We're getting married. Me and Samantha are
I
getting
get all this.
married.
Look at it.
Gosh,
Yeah.
Oh, divorce me, darling.
Yo,
oh,
damp
it's
back
my
here.
favorite.
Jacqueline, sounds like you're getting evicted. You can move in with me. I got a new room. So.
Get in the room.
My rent's
Your own-
much. My rent's
your own
much.
broom, though.
My rent's much more than LaDiva's is, though. Unfortunately,
But speaking of rents, you're almost there.
almost there.
5-yard line on this.
The
gorgeous house.
the backsplash
It's
went.
gorgeous.
Backsplash went in today.
She hasn't showered in 3 weeks.
I can tell that's why she's mad at
That's
herself.
not
That's why the
true.
head
No.
That's not true.
LaDiva and I hose her down in the yard every
Exactly.
Sunday
I
afternoon.
shower here every Sunday
Yeah.
and Thursday. I'll be
You say
taking
she
one in
doesn't.
about a half an hour, so it's fine.
True.
Um,
Yeah, walk through car wash, gets all the pollen out.
was behind. LaDiva sells them.
Yeah.
$50. Yep.
Do you know what the car wash did the other day? It took my antenna off my car.
I'm sure that was the car wash that did that.
The car wash took the
I
antenna
was
off
like,
your
wait, you
car.
have an antenna on the car? Oh,
I'm sure it was the car wash.
It was the car wash.
Oh.
I had a little antenna off the top of the thing, and it was gone when I
Was
got
it
on the
doing
car
anything
wash.
anyway?
I mean, I didn't let somebody on the radio
Gone,
anyway.
wanted it gone.
Exactly.
Is it? Can,
Well-
are you able to slide it down? Or?
Yeah, she
No,
is.
it wasn't like the kind of antenna you think of as a kid. It was
Yeah,
like you know, boing, boing, boing.
It just
in
like
front of the
stuck
car.
out into this.
It
kind
was
of
like a
thing.
little, just a little curly cue with a little. It was just like this big.
Okay.
So it wasn't like that awful one with that little Mickey
No,
Disney
no,
head
no,
thing
no,
that everyone
no.
had like
Yeah,
25
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago. I'm like, out of here
But
with the band.
it's gone now. It's gone. It's probably rusty and
Rusty.
I I found a speck of rust on the hood of my car today.
Oh,
What'd you call me?
the end has begun.
I hope not.
No.
The end is near. And so the focus faces its final curtain.
Don't say that.
The car's 37 years old. It's fine.
Well, so it's a driver.
It's made of wood.
It's like
It's
Does it have a name?
years.
Does it have a name? I've never asked
No,
you this.
no.
you know?
It's so old.
I
It's
don't believe
forgot
in
its
those
name.
things. I don't
So
believe
old,
in
its name is
naming
LaDiva.
No.
Well,
Hamilton.
it has come again to the end of our show.
Well, I guess they're all clamoring for the big news.
She's
Yes.
pregnant.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have an announcement to make. It's I wouldn't say that it's exciting news.
Why
but
you make it sound like it's exciting news?
Yeah, you
Nobody
built
wants
it
to
up.
talk
I mean,
exciting
God.
news.
I mean,
well, it is exciting because things are getting back to normal and life is resuming in the world after 14, 15 months of a pandemic.
Yeah.
We are sad to say that our last Sunday live virtual drag brunch live, whatever the hell this shit is called,
Yep.
after 66 live broadcasts, we will come to a close on Sunday, June 27th. Will be our last live Sunday brunch at 2 p.m. However, what else are we gonna do?
We're gonna keep doing prime time.
Yes, you can still catch us every other Thursday. I will continue our primetime schedule, so you'll see us twice a month on Thursdays. But the most
And
exciting
face it is a more structured show in the end.
That's true. Yeah. But the exciting part is that our last show is going to be open to all of you.
That's
right. Our final show will be broadcast live from Mirabar on Sunday, June 27th at 2 p.m., just like we normally do. But we're going to have a live studio audience.
That's right.
So we are
studio
a live studio audience where you guys can come. Seating is first
Like a
come,
Norman Miller
first
production.
serve. The bar will the Mirabar will open at 1 p.m. that day. I believe details to follow in the coming week. We'll put an event together and a poster out there. But we'll broadcast live from 2 to 3:30. And for those that have come to join us, there'll be some sweet treats, maybe there'll be some giveaways, and we're gonna have a little show for you at the end. So it's gonna be a fond farewell on. We're gonna do a fond farewell on June 27th. So that will be our last Sunday broadcast.
hurrah.
So, yes, Brian, you can come. Cat Walker, yes, you better be there doing a number with us. And it's gonna be a good time.
Just
So
think how great the reunion show will be in 10 years. Look what it did for Friends.
yeah,
Yeah. We'll end up on HBO Max.
very
We're
true.
not
So if you would go ahead.
Oh, what?
If you would like more information, stay tuned. But as of right now, June 27th, 2 p.m. will be going live from Mirabar. It is open to the public. Live studio audience. We're actually going to be able to stream what we're doing on our screen to the big screen at
That's
Mirabar,
awesome.
so the audience will be able to see what people at home are
How it
seeing.
works.
If you can't join us, that's fine. You can still tune in at home. But
You can still send us a chip you do.
Yeah.
of course, and if you're there, we'll have a nice big tip, a real Venmo bucket on the stage. So we're hoping to see as many of you as possible. And
Top
Rob Cole and
tops.
Jerry, you were right. We're going to talk about that. The few definitely needs to make. There'll be some special guests as well. So it'll be a good day.
So
The ghost of Judy Garland.
Savannah Devereaux has a
Love
shot
it.
topic. We gotta
What?
switch everything.
All right,
we have time.
make
Of
it quick,
course.
girl.
We got time.
So I did the same thing I did last time. I was like, hey Siri, please tell me stupid foolishness. So hold your breath for this. In Delray, Florida, 3 weeks ago, a woman went missing. So cut to, I think it was the 24th or the 25th.
Okay.
Again, this is Florida, so try to wrap your mind around that. Florida. It's totally Florida. We're just having dinner. They're like, do you hear someone screaming for help? What is that? They found the woman 3 weeks later, completely naked in a well because she was on the beach with her boyfriend at night, having a few too many cocktails, decided, let me see where this tunnel goes, and then went into the tunnel, found another tunnel, found a door.
She went into the
and
pipe
got-
system.
Correct.
Yes.
Drunk out of her mind.
Don't give her the address. She's going to go find it.
Got
I'm like,
lost.
that woman.
Couldn't me. Couldn't find her for 3 weeks, and then finally some people were like, baby Jessica is
Yep.
naked. I was just 3. She ate the gators. I don't know what's
They
that.
pulled her out. She was
Yeah.
naked. Yep.
Delray Beach, Florida.
Yep.
Again, try to wrap your mind around
Yes,
it.
we
It's
did.
Florida, totally
This
normal.
is amazing. This is a shot topic.
3.
I know. I talked about
she
it.
talked about it last
Some
time. Apparently,
bitch.
you weren't paying attention. You didn't tune in.
Yeah.
did.
We did.
Oh, the naked
We
lady.
talked about baby Jessica.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
I got you, Jack, in the
lost her,
mirror.
and then she was just naked.
Baby Jessica.
You had a bad get in your ears at the time.
I
Apparently.
know. I remember you talking about baby Jessica.
Yeah.
You talked about. You brought it up.
So have,
I know.
have fun in
Baby
Florida,
Jessica
madam.
just
So if you
turned
hear
50.
"help me," it's this one naked in the.
I'm sucking an estuary.
3 months. The
Jacqueline's in the well.
Yeah.
I
Throw us some snacks.
I did get 2 texts from 2 different people just a moment ago.
Two texts?
If Rob Full and Jerry
texts?
and Richie, if you would like a reserved table, yes, that can be arranged. If you want to reserve a table for the final brunch,
God, it sounds so official.
you can. Well,
Gums.
we're-
Gown. Oh,
Well,
gown.
well,
Golden Boss invitation.
are you done?
No.
Cats. Let's sell tickets. Let's sell tickets and raise money.
We
That's the plan.
we will. Thank you, Peanut Gallery. Well, as always, this was a great time. We will see you Sunday. We have a very special guest host this Sunday for Memorial Day weekend, Miss Violet. Will be joining us. She'll be joining us live in studio. And then the following Sunday, Jack and Demar and I will be live on location in Orlando.
Where in the world
And
is
Miss
Alien
Jones
Jacqueline?
will be spread out. Will be spread out naked on her island. So tune in for that.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Indeed, indeed. As always.
From home to
yours.
Oh, let's go.
We will see you on Sunday. Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, Reese has got